Whoa, what's up? Did you know that fairy eggs was known as cockerel eggs and had magic powers in times past? We did not know that. I don't know if you were asking us or them. Can everyone hear us? Or me, I guess? Ashley's just right over here. She's getting those eggs ready. Good afternoon, humans and any other sort of beings. Because of fairy eggs. Okay, guys, we have these. Okay, let me. I'm gonna switch you around. You will get a good view of our coffee pot thing. Okay, so it's 10:40 in the morning. There's bodies all over the floor. And okay, so these are the eggs that we got this morning. There'll probably be more later.
Not this one.
Oh, sorry. This is the one that I showed the last live where I made Ashley breakfast, or supper. I made breakfast for supper. But this one here in the middle is a new one, which came today. Unfortunately, it's brown. It's speckly. You can kind of see that speckly. This is from one of the Easter
What do you
eggers.
think? We don't know for sure.
I guess we don't know for sure, but
Pretty sure.
it just makes sense that it would be. It could be Nugget's egg, but it's a little dark because this one is Nugget's egg.
And she's like broody right now.
Yeah, she's broody, so it's probably not. It could be, whoops, sorry. It could be Blue's egg, but she's kind of old, and old chickens don't lay these, right? Do they?
I don't think
I guess
so.
they could. And then this one is, oh, let me guess. This is, okay, you said that the more oval ones are Henrietta's. This is Henrietta's egg. Nope. Apparently it's Sunny's egg. So this is a normal size egg. Now normally Blue lays an egg that's even bigger than this. So it's probably not Blue's. Well, no chicken lays an egg like this regularly, except for maybe like a tiny chicken. So anyways, we were hoping that the Easter eggers would lay blue or green eggs, even pink eggs, but this is brown.
I googled it and it said 95% of Easter eggs lay a colored egg, like blue.
Oh, it's buffering. This is only one chicken, so we have two of them. So hopefully one of them will lay a colored egg.
Yeah.
So let's just keep our fingers crossed.
Which
So
is unlucky, I guess.
what we're gonna do today is we're gonna crack these so you can see what the yolks look like. We've had this one for a long time, but eggs last a while. Shall we do that now?
Sure.
I'm just gonna put some bacon in the pan so that we have, because we're making hash browns out of the potatoes. And
I'll wash them up.
yeah, so I'm gonna put you back on this camera. And hold on, how do I do this? I'll put you over here. How about that? Sorry, I'm not reading any comments right now. Tank is right below our feet. Okay. I think you can kind of see both of us there if you wanted to. Where's oh. So we're making breakfast this morning. Kind of late, but slept in. Well, I should say I slept in. Okay. So. I'm going to see if I can see some of your comments here. Good morning, Josh, Ashley, and everyone. Good morning. Are they always, will they always be tiny? No. They will probably not be tiny again. That's just a rare thing. I think that's why they call it.
When they start to lay, when they first start to lay, their bodies are just getting used to it, so sometimes they'll lay the tiny eggs.
So it's like an anomaly, I think, is why they call it a fairy egg?
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know much about about eggs. Okay, so we got potatoes. Okay, we need a thing. We got, hold on. We don't have much,
A whole tour of the kitchen today.
okay. Well, we'll crack the eggs in a minute.
You want them to be really small, right?
They don't have to be that small.
Oh.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll get the onion. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, so this onion is also from our garden.
Hey, everything we're making except for the bacon.
Wow.
Animals and...
We'll have it a little warm. I don't think we'll need this whole thing. Do you want the whole thing?
No.
That's nice sauce. I'll get the little thing. Where is it?
I think there's already one in the fridge that was cut.
Oh crap.
Just put it in a Tupperware.
I'll put it in the same thing. I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, it was like a full onion. We already had an onion already. Oh well. Okay. Chris says good morning. Good morning, Chris. Well, there's two Chris's. Good morning, both of you. Eternal Darkness, Debbie, Ann, Golden Girl. Put it in here. Need a lid. Right here. Okay. Fairy eggs used to be called cockroach eggs and was magic and cure-all for plague, hair loss, evil eye, and a lot more.
This evil eye.
He's got the evil eye. I don't know, but it obviously didn't do anything, so I wonder why, Alice, Zizzy, Hannah. Hannah's baking bread. Okay.
Oh, yum.
I'm gonna take this layer off. Okay. Wow, this knife sucks. Alright. Okay, so these potatoes are obviously going to be hash browns, and we're going to make them in the bacon grease, and then we're going to make the eggs after that, and then we're going to warm everything together. Maybe we'll even have toast, which wouldn't be homemade, but okay. So guys, how is everybody's morning going? Weekend? Yeah, what is it? Friday? Sunday? Okay, it's Sunday. Just flipping the bacon here. Come on. Oh, look at that. It's a good bacon day.
You know, I actually think it was Pete. Because she was really slow to come out of the nest box.
Did you guys hear that? So Ashley thinks it.
Or the coop thing.
She thinks it was Peep who laid the egg. So if you're just hopping on, these are the eggs that we got so far today. Got a regular egg from this one was Sunny, right?
Yeah.
This one's Sunny's eggs. She's the one with the crooked tail and the broken beak. And then this one is not from today. This is Nugget's old fairy egg. We've had it for a while.
Yeah.
And then this one, to compare, this one is from today, right? And this one actually just said she thinks it's from Peep because she took a while to come out of the coop today. So perhaps this is her first egg. The thing that sucks is that Peep is an Easter egger and this is a brown egg. So we were hoping, I guess if you squint you could say that it's orange, but that's not the right color. Barbara's having lunch. Norma is listening. That sizzle smells good. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, let me get the bacon out of there. Cause we're just about good there. See that bacon? Kind of grease in there. Perfect cooking oil, if you ask me. Okay. Okay. We're almost. We'll put it all in at the same time because it'll work together. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. And here, I'll just give you a hand.
Running out of room.
Yeah. Chris likes his bacon crispier than that.
Me too.
So does Ashley, but it'll be at the end. I always put it back in the pan to warm it back up. And did you guys hear Hank? Oh, your mom's calling. Hold on a second, guys. My mother-in-law is calling me. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh shoot. What type of potatoes are? Oh, okay, so these.
I don't really know what they are.
Yeah, we don't know what the name is, but the peel is red or purple. It's like a red, I guess. Because there are like a potato that is actually purple, like I can't find anything purple, but like actually purple. These are more of a red, but they're also red on the inside.
I didn't keep the package, so I don't know what they were when we planted them.
Yeah, we got these from
Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire, which is like if you're American, a comparable store would be maybe Harbor Freight, I guess, would be kind of a close comparison, sort of, but not really at the same time. Okay. Ooh, we might have need
Kind
more.
of like a Walmart. It has everything. Except
Yeah, it's almost like a Walmart, sort of. It just doesn't have groceries.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going in the pan. This pan is a little too small. Just have to do a lot of stirring here. Should I get a bigger pan? I knew this was going to be a lot. Okay, now, we're going to let that sizzle for a long time there. And now, so I'm going to turn you around here. Because then I'll be able to easier, maybe like, sure. Okay, so we probably showed this before, where you might recall, but this is Nugget's regular size egg, and then this is her fairy egg. So she doesn't lay big eggs, but they're not necessarily super tiny either. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna crack these back. Yeah, this feels like it's literally like nothing in there. Okay, grab a little bowl.
Like, how little?
Just a clear bowl, like that little. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, Now, if you watched our first winter with chickens video, then you saw us crack a fairy egg there, and there was a yolk in there. Okay, so
Where did the comments go?
oh, they'll be back. I'm reading them here too. Okay, so are you guys ready? Doesn't matter if you're ready. I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's really hard.
Is it?
Guys, I didn't even crack it even a little bit. I'm gonna use a knife. Okay, got it a little cracked. Now, whatever that little membrane thingy is, it's very hard.
It was like that on the other one too.
This is hard.
Yeah.
What the heck? Guys, there's a freaking egg inside the egg.
What?
There's a freaking egg inside the egg.
It's hard.
You need to take a picture of this.
It's like another shell. That's odd though because she doesn't like that. I'm so confused.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, put it on here. This is. If you follow Ashley's Instagram, maybe she'll put these on there.
Let's see the other side. Okay.
But yeah, we will in a second.
Okay. Okay.
That is incredible. Okay.
Here.
Okay, Ashley's gonna hold on to the other fairy egg. Okay, this is like a double fairy. What do they call this?
Oh wait, maybe it's just what?
What the heck? It's just a little bowl. There's no yolk or nothing. What is this?
I don't know.
This is like an eggshell, it feels like.
And it doesn't have anything inside.
Can you see that texture on there?
That's the calcium deposit.
What the frick? Friends for a quick second. That is nuts. Okay, take a picture of that. No yolk,
And just like a
and then like half a shell. That's probably something. Now, if these pictures aren't on Ashley's Instagram, she's still worth following at Ashley Rose Alexander. But I mean, you saw it here first, so that's fine. Okay, so that's the old egg that we've been holding on to for like I don't know, a long time.
yeah, we've had
Since
it
the spring.
for a couple. Yeah, maybe it did have something in it at one point. Does it like a
But where would it go?
yeah?
Wouldn't it just be like really rotten? I don't know, but that is cool. Okay, where's
Okay.
the other one?
Okay.
Okay, so now here's the one that was laid today.
This
okay,
morning.
or yeah, this morning. Try to crack this one as well. Oh, sorry about the buffering. Making eggs without shubas. What the heck is that? Oh, that's their name. Like, what the heck? Is there some secret egg recipe?
No, not as hard.
Okay, this one cracked. That was way easier to crack. I mean, it still seemed a little harder than you would think. Okay, this one is soft.
The shell just went in.
Well, there's no yolk, I don't think.
No. Maybe.
There's no yolk!
Really?
There's nothing left in there?
In nuggets there was a little yolk. Remember?
Yeah, if you watched our first winter with chicken video, then you saw that she had a yolk. But this has like a little string of something.
That's the thing that holds the yolk to either end of the
Okay,
of the,
so the eggshell.
shell. Like there might be a teeny tiny little.
Ashley's looking here.
No. See that dark thing? Maybe that's gonna be the yolk at some point.
Oh, that could have been it, but it didn't have time to develop.
Because it's attached to the white.
Well, there we go.
Do we want to eat this though?
I wouldn't.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't want to eat it.
I don't want to either. Okay.
Okay, that's all the fairy eggs we got today. That was kind of cool. This So
Can you show it on the camera? The tiny little.
I tried to a bit. Yeah, do you guys see that? That little
Tiny.
right there, right
Yeah.
there. That could have been maybe the start of a yolk. Is anyone here a freaking egg expert? Or are they just making up their own? Funny. Good morning from New Orleans. We just had our breakfast gassed. We just had our breakfast. Gassed up our cars. Now we are waiting around to see what paths the two storms are going to take. Oh, they're in the hurricane area. Well, good luck. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, and there's all those wildfires in California right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's a potato on the burner. On behind, yeah. Well, that's really cool, these ones. Well, both of them.
Oh, you dropped it.
Over there.
Yeah, that was neat. Fairy eggs are reputed to have no yolk, but the fairy egg my sister gave me from her chickens had a yolk. Yeah, our one fairy egg did have a yolk a while ago. They see the speck. Enchanting. Eggs when broken reveal nothing. Enchanting. Eggs when broken reveal nothing. Hello, Hannah. Stay safe in Louisiana. Bread is done and the whole house smells great. Now we just have to wait for it to cool, and my daughter's having porridge for evening meal. Evening meal? Would that be supper? Okay, I'm going to turn you around here again so I can actually see. Well, I guess I just see myself, but then I can see what you guys can see. And we'll set you up over here. The hash browns are going to take a while because they're like tank.
Just waiting for something to fall.
He's waiting for something to fall on the ground. Every once in a while we like to do these hangout things because there we go. I don't know why actually. I'm making hobo breakfast now. Got me hungry. Bacon diced, onions, potatoes. Bacon, diced onions, potatoes, then cubed bread, fried all together, then I add egg mixture to it all in one pan. Okay, I'm going to go talk to the chicken man. He's like 100 or so. Maybe he will know about these odd, unusual fairy eggs. I'll let you know what I find out. Okay, Delina. Okay.
I think it's really funny that 95% of Easter eggers lay a colored egg, and then 5% lay brown. We're just unlucky.
Yeah, we are unlucky. if both of our Easter eggers
lay
brown eggs, that will be such a bummer. They come from the same mom, right?
And dad, too.
The same mom and dad.
They're the same, like...
They're brothers. Sisters. They were in the same eggs. They came out of the same carton. So maybe we'll get another one then? We have room for one more.
Yeah.
But we'll probably have to get two, so we'll have 11. But I want to have colorful eggs.
I know. I mean, those dark brown, like this is darker than any of our other brown eggs.
Yeah, if you look.
We don't have eggs.
This is super light brown. Is this?
That's Nugget.
This is Nugget? That's a big egg for Nugget.
Oh, maybe it's ginger. Small ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ginger.
Because this is Nugget. If this is Nugget, that's a big egg for her, which does happen. But you can see that color difference. Now, Blue, and when we used to have Lucy, they laid bigger, browner eggs as well, but they weren't this brown.
No.
They were just a little tinge. Tinge? That's not a word.
Brown.
You know what's funny? I went to, I was at the gallery a while ago, and that almost rolled off the counter. I was up at the gallery a while ago, like a long time ago, like last year, and she's from Scotland, and she asked if I ever paint with oils or something like that. I can't remember what she asked. I imagine it was something to do with art, anyways. And then she was like, I answered with just the titch, and she's like, "Is that even a word?" Which I thought was hilarious because I was like, "No, I don't think it is. Is that even a word?" Just calls me out. Yeah, just the titch. She's like, "What the hell does that even mean?"
Like a tinge? Is a tinge a word?
A tinge, I think, is a word, but I don't think titch is. But everyone would know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just a titch. Hello, Pamela in Cleveland. Hi, Josh and Ashley. Just got in from work and was going to start my dinner. Think I'll have to fry up now. She must be British. Fry up. Hi, Josh. I hardly ever get on a live chat. It's Bonnie from Tallahassee. Love to see you cooking.
Depends as they use titch in England.
Your hash browns. What? I don't know what you said there. Hash browns were purple. We use titch in England. Oh, twitch is the word. It means a little or small. But twitch and titch are two different things, right? Busy Lizzie. Oh yeah, stir these bad boys up. Let's bring you in for a closer look. I mean, I don't know if you're interested in them, but got some hash. Some homegrown hash. Okay. Hello, Phil. Titch is a word.
You can crack the other eggs and see how the yolks
Oh,
are.
you guys want to see regular eggs? Not as interesting. Or just over easy, over medium.
Or scrambles, whatever.
Scrambled? Okay, we're gonna scramble them up, possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
So we'll put them in. Every time I say I'm gonna scramble eggs, if I'm just feeling them, because I love over medium, then I will just. Whoa! I will just fry them. Okay. This is a. Okay, let me guess. Ashley? This one here? That's Henrietta.
I'm pretty sure they look funny.
Why?
Because of the color.
Oh, it's the color. Okay.
Sometimes our eggs are a little bit smaller. But
Okay.
they're so much more bright white than Henrietta's. Henrietta's are like a creamy color.
Whose is this?
Probably more like Henrietta, I don't know. Oh yeah, see how much darker it is compared to the other one?
Yeah.
It's Henrietta.
Can you guys tell the difference? Probably not on the quality of this camera, but anyways, let's crack these eggs. Oh, I broke it. But scrambled eggs it is. Someone asked if we compost our eggshells. We haven't done that yet because we don't have a good compost pile, so we just compost the other stuff.
Also, someone asked if we dry them and feed them back to the chickens. When we first got chickens, we didn't know about that, so we bought a giant, huge bag of oyster shell, like so big it's gonna last us years, of crushed oyster shells.
Yeah.
So we haven't been saving the eggshells because we would just have so much, way too much.
Yeah, so we don't compost them, although we could and we will, but it's just because we just put the vegetable clippings right back on the ground. Like we don't have a pile necessarily. We have throw it in the garden and then next year we'll till it in sort of thing. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing. And eggshells would just look disgusting, so that's why we don't do that. Whereas like the ends of onions and like the little annoying parts of beans you can hardly see. And carrot leaves, like it's
the carrot leaves I feed to the chicken.
Oh yeah, the carrot. Yeah, we also I forgot about that. Actually gives a lot to the chickens as well. All right, guys.
How are those yolks?
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the best part. I broke one of them, but it's a good 6 eggs, right? Can you see the broken one? That was the first one. I can't believe I broke it. That's so annoying. But it is what it is. They reckon that if you give a dog an egg, they won't bite down on it. He'll like carry it to his bed, and then he'll keep dropping it until it cracks. But he has it so gently in his mouth. But we give him an egg quite regularly, I would say. But usually I will just crack it into his bowl. Sometimes I will toss it, if we're outside, I'll toss it to him, he'll catch it, and it still won't break. But we usually keep most of the eggs for ourselves. But
if we crack one by accident, like carrying it. Or
yeah, if there's one that's already broken, you don't typically want to eat those because chickens are dirty. And, okay. Okay, I was told your chickens may need to be fertilized. I like to be with a rooster. Well, that's if you want to have chicks. You don't. If you want to just eat them. You don't need any rooster or anything. Just the birds will just lay eggs for no reason. It's just like a human, but different. You don't want to eat the human ones. Well, these are almost done. They're getting a little crispy. Then we will fry the eggs. Do you wash your eggs before cracking? Yeah, that's why we refrigerate them, is because we wash them. You can give the shell back to help with calcium, which Ashley just explained that we would do that if we would have known about it earlier, but we got oyster shells, so now we don't. Because we have like a bag. It's like a big,
massive.
like 40-pound bag.
It's like a full tote full of.
Yeah, it's like a It's like a 25-gallon tote. If you guys have gallons, where you're from, that's like you can move. Yeah, Christmas, where you keep your Christmas decorations, or like the stuff that you think that you will use later, and then you'll just throw it out when you open it up again. If you put all of your eggshells in a bowl for a while, then smash them up in little bits, you can scatter them over the garden, and they will not look like garbage spread over the garden. That is true, but then we'll have to keep a bowl full of eggshells, and that's also annoying. When we get an actual compost pile, because we're going to be working on our garden this fall to how many? Ashley planted like...
A little pumpkin?
Yeah, how many pumpkins?
One package.
Okay, she planted a whole package of pumpkins. Like, what, 5 feet apart?
Whatever it said on the directions, I did that.
Okay, but it's a mountain. Go check out our Instagram. I think you have a picture.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even give it justice because you can't walk there.
No.
We have a path. If you watch the vlog, you know that I put a path between the two gardens, and there's no path because the pumpkins, they're like a vine, right? And then we also have spaghetti squash. Did you post a picture about? Okay, you can actually. Okay, Ashley ate one of them. Well, not all of it, but like we have like a billion of these. Like we only need to plant like maybe 2 next year. That's 47. I mean, we didn't literally. I don't like these, so the only person who's gonna eat this is Ashley, and they will keep for a while. Yeah. But we don't have a cold storage or a root cellar, which is a plan to have one out at the garden. Since we go out there every day anyways for the chicken stuff, it's not going to be inconvenient to also shovel a path to our root cellar, which will be over there. I know a lot of people have like a cold storage in their house, but we don't have a space for a cold storage in our house, except for maybe in the secret room. If you guys watched a while, you know that we have a secret room in our house. But that's all going to become laundry room at some point. So we don't have room for a cold storage inside, so we're just going to have a root cellar outside. And that's where we'll keep our potatoes and whatnot. It just has to be deep enough that it doesn't freeze, and then that's good enough. Where my mom had her garden for years, when we couldn't have it at her house anymore, they had a root cellar, and then we moved the garden to another place. They had another root cellar. I've shown one of them on the vlog before because I went there to go get something. I don't remember. I think a potato bin, which I now have at my house, and a tiller, I think. That was a while ago. But anyways, the point is that we're gonna do our garden different next year, and we'll have a compost area. We're thinking a couple of ways to do it. Either just a pile in a designated spot, or I was thinking like one of those barrels where you turn it, because you have to stir it for it to be kind of work out good. So, but anyways, what do you guys think of this spaghetti squash? That's pretty big, eh? Like that's the size of my neck and head. Dude, this would kind of... Anyways.
We also got some corn, but I don't think that's right.
Oh yeah, we got some corn as well. Everyone told us that our corn would fail, and they could be correct.
Wow.
It's hard to know. Let's see that.
And like, it should be ready, but it seems really white.
Yeah.
Also, I took a bite of it.
Okay, so this corn here. So to know if it's ready, you gotta wait till the hairs turn brown.
And dry.
And they are brown and dry. And the stalk has to be pulling away from the ear has to be pulling away from the stalk, like this, right? If the stalk's here, right? Instead of like up like this, right? Which it did do, but if I open this up, you can see that it's barely yellow. You can see a few yellow kernels in there, but like most of it is white. But Ashley did bite into it to see if it tasted good, and it did. So
maybe that's just the kind that I got.
It could just be the kind of corn that we got. But our neighbor's garden last year had corn, and it failed. It didn't grow the corn itself. It did grow corn, but it didn't grow edible corn.
Patricia's was a sweet white corn.
You did say it was sweet.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bud?
So maybe that's just the kind it is.
Yeah, it could just be the kind. Hank is barking at someone driving by really slowly. Ready to come out, so let's get maybe a plate to put them in. I'm just gonna try one. I'm gonna let that cool down first.
So let's cook it tonight and see if it's actually good.
Yeah, we'll cook the corn tonight. Maybe we'll do a live, and then you guys can do you want to do a live? All right, actually, no, never mind. We're not gonna do it tonight because we're actually going to I always say our in-laws, but they're not your in-laws. They're your laws. They're my in-laws. For supper. So not tonight, but maybe another night we'll be able to do a supper edition of making something to eat. Making something to eat. What a good freaking title. Okay, I'm gonna grab a plate, actually a bowl, so it'll stay warmer.
Want a big bowl?
Yeah, a big bowl.
Yeah, okay.
Get in the big bowl. Sorry, I missed a lot of your whoop.
Is it big enough?
Maybe a little bit bigger than that. I missed your comments, so I don't know what you guys were saying about or suggesting about the garden. Love spaghetti squash. Share your access to the community. They have difficulty. To a community they have difficulty getting fresh vegetables. Oh yeah, no, we are going to give away our excess because if we can't eat it, we don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
Next year our garden's going to be bigger still. If you watch the vlog, then you might understand why we didn't make our garden as big as we wanted to, because we still had that old chicken coop up, and we wanted to make that disappear before we did our garden. But as to do both individually, so it didn't really work out. Okay, now I'm putting the bacon back in the pan. I do that so that we don't have to use butter or oil or something for the eggs to not stick. And this way I will cook the bacon to almost its final crispiness, and then put the eggs in, and then take everything out, and then yeah, it's just a whole process that I like to use. Okay, I'm gonna put this plate on top of the hash. Raw potato in my mouth. The hash browns aren't done.
Just put them in a bigger pan
Yeah, you're right. Okay, we're gonna have to put some butter in that. Unfortunately, that was a bummer. Hannah said, "Have a lovely evening, John and Ashley." John.
Oh, I just a typo.
That's a huge spaghetti squash. You should check into permaculture gardening. It makes your soil so healthy, and once you get it established, it is perfect for organic gardening, and it cuts down your weed invasion by 80% or more. What's permaculture?
That's like planting so that, like, by using the environment that you have,
Oh, I think we were thinking about looking into that.
and like using natural things in your.
But then you don't always get what you want though, right? Because then you can't plant
No,
certain
no,
things,
no.
right?
But it's like using like the slope of your land to your advantage and like
Oh, yeah.
those sorts of things. Using like natural ways of pest control and
Oh, we do that already then, right?
to some extent, but like permaculture is
Like it's like strict.
well, it's not strict, but it's like there's a lot to it.
Oh, okay, then we don't do that.
We do some.
We do some of it. Whatever. I don't know. We don't use the chemicals or anything like that. Okay. I'm just heating up this pan to cook these hash browns a little more because some of them are. Yeah, that's not good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put more bacon in there. But I'm gonna break it up. And I'm just gonna keep it in there. How did everybody else's garden go this year? Was it good for you guys? Some people's gardens are already done somehow. Ours is still going good, I would say, right?
Some people got like lots of hail damage and like
Ooh,
in
hail.
Calgary.
Right. Yeah, if you're local to us, sort of. If you're Albertan, perhaps you got hail damage.
We were lucky.
Yeah, we were lucky. We got hail, but like nothing happened. It's like it missed the garden.
We had slugs.
Oh yeah, we had slugs. I mean, we still got quite a few peas, but like it's so cool to see deer, so we never scared them away. I know some people were suggesting that we shoot the deer, but we wouldn't shoot it unless we were going to eat it, and also you can't just shoot stuff in our area. You're allowed to do certain things, but I don't know what all the rules are. But also that would be poaching. I guess not for me because I'm native, but like it's not as simple as just shooting a deer. So only I think 2 or 3 people suggested that, but maybe they were just being whatever.
Susan said she got tons of tomatoes and peppers. Our tomatoes did not do good.
We didn't get a single tomato, did we?
No, there's tomatoes, but there's like rotting and it's bad. So I used really small pots, and I think that was my problem. Is the pots are too small.
Ah, too small of pots. Not enough nutrients in there, or
No, it's
not
the
enough.
root bound and like
Oh.
like when I took one of the plants out that was dead, the soil was so hot.
Oh.
And even though it was like wet and like moist, it was like so hot to touch.
Next year we plan on also having some raised beds, garden beds, which we will put stuff like that in, tomatoes and like different herbs and stuff. And we're also gonna put herbs in the chicken run, but up high so they can't peck them. Ashley got a pot of mixed herbs, but with twigs sticking out of
It
the
was
dirt.
like mint and lemon balm and basil, I think.
All the things that they apparently hate.
So it was supposed to keep like flies and pests away.
Flies away, yeah.
And chickens weren't supposed to eat it.
Yeah, and they ate it all. I mean, we kept it because they'll just grow back, but like, that was kind of hilarious because we just put it in there like, oh, they won't, whatever, because they'll peck at it and then realize they don't like it. They just pecked it and realized it tasted like any other green thing and they ate it all.
Yeah.
And perhaps we were just naive and did it wrong. I don't know. Okay, hash browns going back in. Spread it out a little more. Okay, now these bacons are done. I actually like them a little more crispy. That's pretty good, eh? Okay, now we're going for some eggs. There's a good amount of bacon grease in the one pan now. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to take our 6 eggs and we're going to pour them into the pan.
You make them differently than I do.
Huh?
You make scrambled eggs differently than I do.
Oh yeah. So Ashley likes to do the whole like milk, not whole milk, but the whole thing about milk and like whipping them and stuff like that. I'm more of a just put them in, mess them up, get some spice. Typically do salt.
I don't know what they're doing in there.
Wow. The hole is a little plugged up. Pepper, black pepper. Oh, it's empty. There's none left.
Okay, we need to buy some pepper.
Okay, there's no pepper left. And then this Italiano, not Italian style, not this stuff. This a lot of different brands or whatever make an Italian style spice. No. Italiano. This is the best spice mix, rub, whatever this is considered. Man, we don't have any pepper.
There might be some in the bag in that green Tupperware.
In here?
Yeah. And towards the back, there might be some. Although that would be really small. Yeah, no, there's some.
Got a lot of taco spice. Shit. Also, extra soup spice. We could put red pepper in it, but nah, that might ruin it.
Maybe
Okay,
some spicy.
mix it up a little bit more. So this is going to be done in a second, so turn off the heat. Mix this up. Okay.
Don says we should put a lid over the potatoes, they'll cook faster.
Oh, a lid? I don't think we have a lid for this pan, so that's a good idea. Also gonna put in some toast.
This one's a bit.
That's too small.
Too small. This one. There we go. Try that.
Oh, it's too big. But it works. Okay. Okay. Done. Okay. these should be done shortly. Slugs. Carol also had slugs. We had slugs, but we also had a shitload of rain last year and this year. Like the most rain ever. It rained more days than not, I think, last year.
This year it was better.
As I was scrolling by, but your garden is still good. I have 8-foot high fence around my garden to keep the deer out. The deer will sleep next to the fence at night sometimes. Oh, nice. We are going to put a fence around ours, but it's not going to be 8 feet. It's probably going to just be waist height with like these, I forget what they're called, but you can get them. Remember we were talking about Canadian Tire earlier? There's like these tubes that would have compressed air, and when it sees something go over it, it'll shoot up these spikes. So, damn it. I was joking, but Ashley started laughing, so then I started laughing.
I was really confused about where you were going with that.
There's no spikes. We wouldn't do that. I was gonna say is that it'll shoot the deer and it'll kill it, but that's a joke. That we wouldn't do that. That's disgusting. But we are gonna put a fence. Okay, toast is ready, eggs are ready, and hash browns I think are just about there. Thanks for suggesting the lid. That seems obvious, but I didn't think about it even a little bit. We got the plate here. Throw that in the sink. Toast. I'm gonna butter the toast over here. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I had it on 1.5. Never mind, that didn't even toast my toast. It just made it not frozen. Chickens will eat veggie peelings. Yes, they do. We almost always give them most of the things. I mean, not onions, but like,
Yeah.
we give them like the carrots. We give them the peas.
They don't really love the carrots, though.
Yeah, they don't really love the carrots. That's true. We give them the peas sometimes. We give them the bean clippings.
The
we give them.
squash.
Oh yeah,
After I'm
the
done
spaghetti
scraping
squash
up the
thing.
Squash, I give them the rind or whatever.
Watermelon. What
Lettuce,
else?
Kale.
Kale. Oh, gross. Yeah, they like the kale. Spinach, lettuce. We gave them basically all the lettuce. We didn't even eat most of the lettuce.
No way. Well, the slugs kept attacking it.
Yeah, the slugs were eating the lettuce. That's why we didn't eat it, right? I think we have the same kitchen cabinets. Really? I hate these cabinets. We need a door for right here. Can you send me a door? Actually, you can grind down eggshells and use them as compound for self-made paint. Nah, it's too much work. Maybe I'd do it for a video, but I have a netting I put over my strawberries that keeps the deer and birds from eating them. I really love strawberries, but for some reason Ashley's from another planet and she doesn't really like them. You don't not like them.
I'll eat them.
She doesn't like. I think they're like the most delicious berry.
I would rather eat like watermelon or
Everyone would rather eat
blueberries.
watermelon.
I like blueberries. The strawberries, they're always sour.
What?
I think raspberries are sweeter than strawberries.
Raspberries are sour.
Oh.
Way more often than strawberries. Strawberries are like, oh yeah, that's a strawberry. Especially wild strawberries, those little tiny ones. Okay, my toast is ready. Oh shit. The hash is ready. The eggs are ready. The eggs are going to be sweating a little bit because I have them covered up there. But whatever. Going to put the bacon on top of the hash browns to get it warm again. Ashley's buttering the toast, so I will dish up this. I will show you our plates, and then we will say goodbye. We're going to eat this on the deck thing. Like a patio table.
Bistro table.
Yeah, there we go, bistro table. So we're going to eat on there. It's a nice day out today, so
Might go to the lake later.
we might go to the lake. We did have plans to do something that will be in the next vlog. So I'll do that today. I don't know. Or I don't know. We'll see. But we are going to go for supper later, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. A little bit of eggs. These eggs will go over here. And then these bacons are a little too crispy for me, but it is what it is. I have terrible plate presentation. That might be good there. Take this one. Oh, I need raspberry jam.
We got that.
Ashley makes raspberry jam. Again, you would know this if you follow her on the gram. But Ashley makes raspberry jam on her gram.
Top shelf. Behind the sour cream.
There we go. Look at these labels.
That's from last year.
Oh, this is last year's. Also, one of my pet
People
peeves.
say it's constantly buffering.
Constantly buffering? Sorry about that. I don't know what to do. I guess I could get better internet, but then they would have to provide better internet. I hate that that's an issue, but I can't really do anything about it. I'm sorry. Oh, something fell. Do you hear that? Hank's going straight for it.
Cringy.
It was part of my toast. He's like, yes, finally. I knew it would be worth it. Oh! I dropped one of my bacons.
Hank loved it.
No. Oh well.
You can take one of mine.
No, that's okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Let me put... I'm not going to put this back in the cupboard because I obviously did that. If it is recyclable. They stopped recycling a lot of things here, unfortunately.
I think that's glass, isn't it?
This is glass, yeah. It should still be recyclable, I think. Okay, guys, this is what we have. Okay. I'm gonna turn you around again. Try a Wi-Fi extender. You know, our router is like literally 15 feet away. I don't think an extender would help. Would it? I don't know. Unless an extender means something other than what I thought it meant. There we go. Ta-da! I don't know. It probably doesn't look as good as like it's gonna taste because I suck at plate presentation. But that's it's gonna be a good meal, I think. Maybe you can buy a refill for the pepper. Oh yeah, duh. Let's do that. Let's just get a big pepper.
Yeah.
Or we can just dry our bell peppers.
I don't think that's the same thing.
No, it's not. That'd be
Isn't that
hilarious.
like a peppercorn?
Yeah, peppercorn is yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you live.
We should probably cook this soon, though.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. You work tomorrow, though. I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. All right, guys? We're going to have breakfast now, so thanks for hanging out. We'll see you on the next whatever. Follow Ashley on the gram, at Ashley Rose Alexander. You can consider becoming a patron. There's extra stuff over there that I don't put over here. And also...
Tell them you're working on a new blog.
Oh yeah, I'm working on 2 new vlogs, actually. 2 that overlap. So 87 and 88 take place at the same time, but they're 2 separate things, and I was going to put it all together, but then the vlog would have been like 2 hours long. So it's separate, but you'll see. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Keep kicking ass with both feet. Have a great day. And Ashley also said have a great day. All right.